Rhodes reached out to me and they sent me a version of their V8 Pro plugin. So the first thing I wanted to do was just give it a test run and hear how it sounds. My name is Paul Tobey from Jazzmentl.com. Thanks for joining me for another one of my tutorials. What I want to show you in this video is how you can use this plugin to make authentic Rhodes sounds for different types of tunes. For example, we're going to do Spain by Chick Corea and Mercy, Mercy, Mercy by Joe Zawinul. These are all different sounds that you can make with this plugin by changing some of the settings. And our goal is, by the end of this video, you should be able to know whether you want to purchase this plugin or not. The first thing I want to do is install the software. So we're going to head over to rhodesmusic.com, and I'm also going to put a link up in the corner so that you can find it easily. Once we're there, we're going to scroll down a bit and find this section, which is Build Your Ideal Rhodes Sound, and there is a link there called Download a 14-day free trial. So you can either click the V8 or the V8 Pro. I'm going to be specifically talking about the V8 Pro in this tutorial. So we're going to click that link. I wanted to show you that when you click this download link, it gives you a file called Rhodes V8 downloader.exe. Now, a lot of times when you click files like that, it'll download the software and automatically install it. But in this case, what it did was it created a folder in the exact same place as that first download. So I had a little bit of trouble finding that because it didn't prompt me where that was. And I was looking around for the start button and it just wasn't there. So go to the folder where the original downloader.exe file downloaded and just click the setup file in there. Just remember that when you launch your workstation, in this case Reaper, what you need to do is refresh the VST folder plugins so that it can find the Rhodes software. I've already done that, so I'm just going to click FX, Instruments, and add my Rhodes. So then when I first saw this Rhodes appear, I thought, wow, it's actually pretty nice looking with the teak wood, and it actually looks quite authentic. But what I really wanted to do was just hear the sound. So I'm just going to use the factory settings and just play a little bit and hear what it sounds like. I think it sounds pretty good right out of the box. Let's take a look at some of the things we can do to change the sound. This is what we call the main screen. There's tabs up here, and you can make changes to the front panel like equalizer, chorus, phaser. And what you do is you put your mouse on each of the faders and move it up or down. And that changes the fader, just like that. And then over in the setup section, I think this is really cool. You can make changes to individual notes or groups of notes. So the top section is essentially volume. It doesn't really change the sound, but you can set certain notes to be louder than others. The next section is the damper. Now, the interesting thing about the damper, let's just find middle C here. If we go up, it'll basically make the damper less abrupt. So it'll ring out. You hear that? And if it's set to 0, then it's going to stop the note immediately. Like that. And then if you go down, it's going to be even more abrupt and shorter. Then the next section down is what we call tuning. So let's take a C and we can tune it up or down. Interesting. And you can detune certain notes to get authentic sounds, especially if you hear a recording where certain notes are out of tune. That happened a lot with Rhodes. I had 2 versions of the Rhodes, both 73s. At the bottom section here, this is the timbre. So it basically controls where the note pickup is. So the higher it goes, the more timbre it has, the more harshness. And then down is less. And then on the detailed section, there's a lot more faders to work with. Here we've got chorus and timbre, And there's even mechanical noise, which I find interesting. It basically mimics the sound of a Rhodes because it's a mechanical device. So the sound of the hammer is moving. Let's put no mechanical noise. It's just a clean sound. And the more mechanical noise we put, the more you actually hear the hammer hitting the time. So then I thought, well, what is the most useful thing to a jazz musician such as myself? And that would be to find great sounds to mimic what other great players had in their Rhodes setups. So basically checking the recordings and then try to duplicate that sound on the Rhodes. So I've done that for a couple of different tunes. The first one we're going to start with is Spain. You can see the setup on your screen right now. All of these buttons have been changed. And then under the setup area, you can see that I've actually got less sustain on the notes through the damper area. And then from C4 to C6, I've changed the timbre to make it a little brighter. And then I've actually detuned a couple of notes just to kind of make it authentic to the era. So let's just play a little bit of Spain. And I think what you'll hear is that we're getting pretty close to the sound that Chick Corea made. Listen to what happens to the note when you actually strike it. It goes from light, and the harder you hit it, the more timbre it uses and the more distortion. So it's quite versatile in that regard. All right, let's move on to the next sound. I would like to tell you that if you want to download the presets for these tunes, I'm going to put a link to download them a little bit later, so stick around for that. Right now, we're going to move on to the tune Mercy, Mercy, Mercy and Joe Zawinul's setup for that tune. Now, this is a very different sound, much darker. It has long sustain. It's got bell sounds in it. It's kind of interesting. Let's give it a listen. So it's pretty clear to me that this is a very versatile little piece of software, and I like it a lot. Let's move on to something completely different now. This is Red Clay. This is a Herbie Hancock setup. Let's check it out. So that's fun. Quite a bit more modern sound there from Herbie. Definitely very different than the other two. One other thing that I thought would be really fun to do, you know the tune What I'd Say by Ray Charles? It's a very funky tune. He actually plays it on a Wurlitzer, not a Rhodes, but I thought it'd be fun to try and get that Wurlitzer sound from this Rhodes plugin. I didn't get that close. I want you to listen to it and then I'll play one from Piano Tech, which is a little bit closer. So let's play the Rhodes one first. Kind of fun, right? Let's compare it now to the Piano Tech 7 Wurlitzer sound, which I think is a little bit closer. That part sounds a little bit closer than this part. So yeah, how fun is that? I want to thank Rhodes for reaching out to me and giving me this great plugin. It's the Rhodes V8 Pro, and I think it's worth every penny at $300. So of course, there's nothing new about Rhodes plugins. They've been around for a while, but this is the only official one from Rhodes Music. I highly recommend you check it out. It's definitely a lot more versatile and it sounds a lot better than any of the other plugins. I've actually owned a couple of the other ones like Contact and a few others, and I can tell you that this one is the bomb. So go check it out. You can grab the regular V8 version or the Pro version. I'm going to put another link up in the corner for you to go download that. All it takes is an email address and you can check it out with a 14-day trial. Like I said before, it did take me some time to get these settings correct for each of these tunes. I had to listen to the recording and then try to figure out all the different settings on the V8 in order to make that appropriate sound. I did create presets out of them. I'm going to put a link up here in the corner to download them. It's absolutely free to do that. And that's my take on the Rhodes V8 plugin. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got a moment, just reach below, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps us here at the channel. And if you'd like to make a comment about what you think about these sounds and whether you think the Rhodes V8 is right for you, you can put that in the comments section below. Thanks for your time, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking to learn how to play like that and you're just getting started in jazz, I highly recommend you check out the first video in my Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Jazz Piano. You can find the first video in that series right here.